Hey there, all of my beautiful people, perverts, and haters. It's Kandi. Today, I want to kind of talk about something that happened to me as a young adult, and actually probably as recently as, I don't know, within the last 10 years, I was still doing it. So the way this came about was I was scrolling on Twitter and I had seen a tweet from someone I follow by Ready to Stare, who is a fashion blogger, designer. I have a couple pieces of clothing from her, and what I saw really stayed with me and reminded me of some things that had happened as a child, actually an even young adult. So the tweet, and she also put it on Instagram, and I'll post it right here for you too guys, but it says, "Today I was at JCPenney picking up an order and I noticed that they have a plus size girl section. Skinny jeans and a cute unicorn hoodie for plus size kids. I almost started crying when I thought about the lack of clothing options I had as a chubby kid, how it was either the husky boys section or plus size women's that was way too old. There was nothing trendy. I remember how trips to the dressing room brought so many tears, and how one time in 3rd grade I accidentally went to school with the tag still on my Lee mom jeans and everyone made fun of me. I share all of that to say I'm so happy that this exists. Thank you, JCPenney." So that happened to me too. I wore, listen, this is what happens when you're like a young adult or a teen or whatever. You like size for fucking whatever reason matters, whether it's your waist size, whether it's your clothing size, whether it is your dick size. Size seems to be all the fucking rage, right? So we all lied about our size. Like, I guess that's how old bitches lie about their age. Like, I don't get that, girl, because be happy we lived that long. But, you know, just like old girls, I guess, or people who are sensitive about their age, lie about their age. Fat girls or girls who have body dysmorphia at all, I just remember lying about my clothing size. And I remember that I would like freak out, like if I had to get like cheerleading uniforms or majorette. I was a majorette and I had to get majorette uniforms. I remember mine was like bigger than everybody else's, and I was so very uncomfortable and really like held back what I wanted to do in life because I was so scared of having to wear like a uniform or something, and I had to give somebody my size. Even so much, I actually remember my very first job when you have to give your clothing size. Like, it wasn't just a shirt, it was pants too. And I was like so fucking mortified. And I remember getting like a shirt that I felt was like too small, or I would make an excuse and be like, oh, well, I like it a little baggy or whatever. And then the mortifying thing of like having to tuck it in. Oh my God, it was so bad because it was just like a big deal. I don't know, maybe it was just body dysmorphia in general, or just the way people like approached us. Well, once again, back to the whole story of leaving your clothes, like leaving a tag on your clothes. That happened to me in high school though. I had a tag on my clothes and I was wearing a size 12. And I remember like people acted like anything above like an 8 was like really fat, which is, girl, I wish I was a size 12 sometimes. So like, but I remember leaving it on my, khaki pants it was. I hate khaki pants too. Probably this is why I didn't even realize it until then. And I got called out and made fun of really fucking bad. So since after that, I realized how like important that number was to people. And I was so scared that like when I would go on a date or like maybe have sex with somebody, or like even sitting down and your tag flipping out, whether it be in your shirt or in your pants or whatever, or your bra. I remember cutting the size of my bra because it was okay to be a D, but maybe not like a 44D. But I remember cutting tags out of everything after that. I cut tags out of everything, and every time I would get something from the store, I would literally go into like this mortification, like making sure every tag was off of it, anything even inside, because what if I was in gym class and someone got in my clothes and wanted to like, you know, show the world that I wore a size fucking 12 or 14 and something or whatever it was at the time. So these tweets brought back so many memories of when I was in high school, and I haven't been in high school for over 20 years now. And it reminded me, like when she said, like there was nothing trendy. There was nothing trendy, guys, nothing. It was all literally, when I tell you, like our clothing was like these floral patterns, these old lady floral patterns, and I'm still weird about floral patterns because of that, or like the puff paint kind of thing that was really popular, puff paint and bows, like sewed to or glued to or whatever it was, mirrors on shirts and shit. Like it was so fucking old. Like if you would try to, like, I mean, you couldn't wear straight size. There was nothing in straight size. I remember actually, to look really cute, to do like the Clueless look, no shit, real deal, I bought a maternity top, right? I bought a maternity top, and my parents would never let me just wear that with just like the, you know, the little knee-high socks and Mary Jane's or whatever. So I would wear like jeans with it, but then like when I would get to school, I would take the jeans off and still see, I was always kind of wanting to be a little hoochie. They never ever fucking made shit in my size, guys. So I literally remember going to get a maternity. I can remember what it looks like to this day. It was really cute actually, and it looked just like that whole little Clueless. You know how the Clueless, maybe you don't, but anyhow, that was a really popular then, and it was short enough because I'm really short. So it was, you know, it was like the perfect length and stuff. And I remember trying to do anything to look hip and cute, because the plus sections, if there was a plus section, weren't any good. And then I remember my Aunt Joanne, who was really stylish. She was always really stylish, and it's really funny because everybody talks so much shit about her in the family. They were always like, she was way over the top, and I mean, it's kind of how I am now, so that's probably why they talk shit about me too, but like, she was way over the top, and you know, wore a lot of makeup, and wore outrageous outfits. Back then, is what they called them. I'm like, go girl. I mean, I totally wish like we could link up now. Anyhow, but I remember, Joanne, my first high school dance that I was actually going to go to, and she was in town, and she took me to the $7 store, I remember what it was called, to get some clothes that had, because they were like one of the only places that had plus size that weren't like super old. And she got me a pair of kind of like, not skinny jeans, but they were kind of jeggings even back then actually, and this long tunic-y kind of shirt that was whatever, I still remember exactly what it was, and bought me a new pair of boots and stuff, things that even my fucking mom or my stepmom never did for me. So you know, it was really hard watching my sister, who was straight size, and my mom like trying to doll her up and dress her up like a doll, and she doesn't like, or didn't like, to dress up like that, whereas I did. And my mom really didn't want to have anything to do with me that way because I was fat, and she was ashamed of me. And it's just really hard, guys. I know it seems like I'm just rambling about this because I don't want to mess up my makeup. I have a photo shoot in a little bit. So I just want to explain the importance of not caring about that size. You know, I have clothes literally that are size medium in some things up to size 3 extra large. I can wear some size 16 things, and there are some things I have to wear in a 22. So it's such a broad spectrum, guys. Don't ever get hung up on that number. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, I've been there. But I've also been on the other side to where now, like, girl, I can wear this kind of stuff in public and not even worry about hell, the fucking tag could be sticking right out. I'd be like, oh yeah, girl, I had to size up, or I had to size down, or whatever it is. Or, yeah, bitch, that's my size. Like, do not be fucking overly worried about what others think about your dress size. I am proud to say now that I leave all the tags in my clothes, with the exception of ones that itch me. I do have like a sensory overload issue with my fibromyalgia, so sometimes a tag will bother me really bad and I have to rip a motherfucker out. But for the most part now, I am proud to say that I leave the tags in, mostly because if I want to give them away to somebody. I just came in actually recently into an issue where I tried to find the size in something for somebody and there wasn't a tag in it, and I think just after a while I got programmed to cut them out, like even to be like whatever. So it's so crazy how the programming, how long it takes to reprogram and readjust and to realign yourself with what really matters in life, you know? So that's all I have for you today, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please like, share, comment, subscribe, follow me everywhere. I love making new friends. And until next time, be nice to each other, because nobody likes a body shaming asshole. Bye, guys.